Alright, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So I wanted to make a video talking about Kai Greene and whether or not I think he's ever going to compete in the IFBB again. I get a lot of comments on some videos saying, what if Kai comes back? What if Kai does this show? What if Kai does that show? So I wanted to kind of address what I think about the situation. So I kind of think that Kai is done competing in the IFBB in any show. A lot of people thought he was just going to continue to do the Arnold Classics and just win those year after year. But as we saw this year, Kai did not come and do the Arnold Classic. Now, the reason for that, I believe, is kind of the way that Arnold treated him at that last Arnold Classic that he won, where he was kind of commenting on, kind of the lack of aesthetics that Kai has in terms of his midsection. He jokingly asked Kai to do a vacuum on stage, and then he said he thought that Kai shouldn't have won and that Cedric should have won. And then this year, when Cedric won the Arnold Schwarzenegger came up to him and said, I thought you deserved to win it last year. So he basically said he didn't think Kai deserved to win. So I think Kai kind of took offense to the comments that Arnold made, and maybe Kai was planning on doing the Arnold Classics and not doing the Olympia anymore, but I think after Arnold made those comments, Kai was discouraged and just decided, I'm done with the Arnold as well. So Kai, I think he's definitely done with the Olympia. For sure, I don't think he's ever going to do an Olympia again. I don't think we're ever going to see that. And based on what he's focusing on his Instagram pages and the way he's promoting himself, he's definitely focusing on making money in other aspects besides just competing. He's heavily involved with his dynamic muscle supplement company. He's now doing the comic book thing. He's got his own website. So I'm pretty sure he's making pretty good money outside of the sport and has no need to make money competing. He's been competing for a very long time. I'm sure he's made plenty of money over the years from just competing. He's got all these businesses going on, and he's really working on promoting himself, it seems, not so much as a bodybuilder, but promoting his brand. So I think he's actually making way more money doing what he's doing now, and really has nothing else to prove to anybody because obviously he's done with the Olympia. He said that before, that his main goal with his bodybuilding career was to achieve the highest honor in bodybuilding, which is the Mr. Olympia competition. And at a certain point, after finishing second time after time after time and having that title just within grasp, then having it just yanked away from him, he was kind of discouraged, and he just realized, the Mr. Olympia competition is just something that I'm not going to win for whatever reason. It's just not in the cards for me to get this victory. So he quit competing. So I don't think we're ever going to see Kai and Phil go head to head ever again. Unfortunately, I know we would all love to see that. We would all love to see Kai compete in the Olympia. I would love to see him compete. I just don't think that's in the cards, and I don't think that's going to happen ever again. So the only way that I see Kai competing, the only show big enough that is really worthy of Kai competing in is the Arnold Classic. I mean, Kai's name is big enough now from being an Olympia runner-up so many years in a row. It's not like Kai would go and do the New York Pro, or Kai would do, the Nordic Pro, or smaller shows like that. If Kai competes, it's going to be a big show, and if he competes, he's competing to win that big show. So honestly, I don't think he's going to do an Arnold Classic again because I think the way that Arnold treated him was kind of rude. In some ways, Arnold was right. I did think that Cedric deserved to win the prior year that Kai had won. So I did kind of agree with Arnold, but I think the way that Arnold went about it was kind of rude. The way he addressed Kai, the way he talked to him, and the way he talked about him. He had made previous comments about Kai's gut as well. So honestly, I think Kai, took offense to whatever situation happened with the Olympia and the people involved with the Olympia, and then he never competed in the Olympia again. And I think the same thing kind of happened with the Arnold, and he was kind of discouraged after some of the comments that Arnold made. And I don't think he's going to do an Arnold Classic again just to save himself the embarrassment of having Arnold Schwarzenegger make comments like that about you. Even if you decisively win the show, being a guy that in the past Arnold has said you didn't deserve to win, I think that's really turned him off from competing. And really, he doesn't need to compete. He's built a brand for himself working with Generation Iron, being in the movie. I think he's gonna have a pretty big role in Generation Iron 2. So I think he's gonna make money through all these different venues that he's working with: Generation Iron, Dynamic Muscle, the supplement company that he's got. I don't think he needs to compete. I don't think he wants to compete. So I think that's basically the deal, guys. I don't think we're going to see Kai Greene on an IFBB stage again. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.